Kick in the door, waving the fofo. Tell me this spot, it don't hit me no more. Anyway, this is the one and only Despotic. Now, this gameplay, I was really tired. I was bored. I said I might as well use the G18s. And these things turned out to be beast. Not only that, you know, this also says why you should shoot down air support. You hear a lot of these YouTube commentators like, oh, motherfucker didn't shoot down my air support. And I'm fucking pissed off. But that's just bullshit. You know, they want to get a good score and they don't want people to, you know, destroy their air support. Anyway, this is Favela, Brazil. And I honestly don't, most people say, well, the Walter, I'm using lightweight. The Walter is very difficult to switch off. The animation takes too long. Right here, I should have owned this motherfucker, but I really don't know what happened. So I come back over here, and this car, I usually just stay here and basically try to snipe if I am sniping, or if I'm using an assault rifle. A submachine gun, look, of course, you know I run around with those. And my goal in this match, this not team deathmatch, domination on ground war, is to stay on C, to patrol C, and have my other teammates capture A. Because B, trust me, I'm not gonna waste my time to try to cap that, because that shit is a war zone. It's like the Gaza Strip. Any and everything happens at that spot. And I see this motherfucker, and honestly, I don't think this guy ever even looked up. So I'm patrolling in this area, and I'm saying, look, if anyone comes in here, I'm just going to own them. Because I have this gun that's basically beast mode. And through all of my prestige I've never used this gun. And I was a bit surprised. Because I should have used this gun. Because oftentimes when I do die, I either die to the SPAS 12 in terms of secondaries, or this gun. What is it, the G18s, the Glock? So this guy goes to capture. I see, and I said, no, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm patrolling this area. Now, I see this guy is, I also have Hardline. Look, I really don't feel the need to tell you guys what I'm using, but I guess I'll tell you while the game is going on. See, this guy here, was that a headshot? Yeah, a nice headshot of him. Hard scoping, baby. So any of those individuals who quick scope, look, I don't hate you. I just can't do what you do because, you know, quick scoping is too difficult for me. So now I own this guy because he's not checking his corners. He doesn't even know what's going on because obviously someone is always in that particular area. I get my Pavlo, and I usually don't call them in simultaneously because I realize that if you just have your javelin and you aim at the Harrier, usually the Pavlo comes right in that particular area, and then you get a double kill with just one single javelin shot. So that's why I don't really call it in. And these guys, obviously, they're just retarded because they did not, to be honest with you, they did not shoot down any of my air support. I think they did, but later. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, wow. These guys aren't going to shoot down my air support? I might as well not do anything. And we're not going to lose C because Despotic is patrolling in this area. Look at this guy. What does he think is going on here? Now, I think I get flashbanged here. And if any time you get flashbanged and you really can't see, you should just be spraying wildly. That's my tip for the day. If you get flashbanged, lay prone, and why didn't I hit that guy? Lay prone and just spray. Spray and pray. But yeah, my Pavlo is just putting work in. And look, who am I to go out and try to get kills when obviously my Pavlo is doing it? And in my previous gameplay commentaries, I usually say I don't capture flags, but I figured I felt like doing a lot of things. I wanted to be a multifunctional, multitasking player. So that's what I did. Now this guy's trying to shoot at me, and one of my strengths, believe it or not, is just bobbing and weaving. And for those individuals who don't know what bobbing and weaving is, that's when someone in boxing, someone is throwing jabs or punches or hooks or right crosses and such, and you're finding some way to evade those things. That's what I'm good at. I'm really good at evading things. I do have to get a new controller because my controller's been fucked up for some time now. It's always like moving to the right. But I think I'm cheap because I really don't want to buy another controller because paying $49 for a controller is a bit too expensive. And that shit is not sturdy. PS3 controllers aren't sturdy as well, but listen, you can use the analog, the cursor. But in this one, you can't. Look, I'm capping a flag. I guess these guys are afraid of me. So they really don't want to have anything to do with the one and only Despotic. Because when I wave in the door, I'm sorry, when I kick in the door waving the fofo, they say, tell me Despotic, bitch. Don't shoot me no more. Anyway, that's a bit of Ebonics. Now I'm traversing this map. And I'm trying to find victims. Look at this bitch. Just standing there trying to wait for some person named Despotic to run by and he'll shoot him. But anyway, I get up here, and this is the one thing you should always do. For some reason, I did not look at my map at all. I don't know how this gun just jumped out that quickly. I should have noticed on my mini map that I can take this guy out, and then I should switch off to my G18s and own them. But I don't know why I didn't do that. I must have been drinking or something. Yeah, that's what it was. I think I was drinking. Now, the reason why I have issues, camping around A or B is because there's so many places that people can come and attack you. C is a different story. I can control C single-handedly. I really have no issues controlling C. And most of you might say, well, whatever. You have no issues controlling C. I don't. Because I think in this match I go, 63-10? I single-handedly just took this game over. And any of you saying, well, you got 25 of your kills were from air support. Fuck yeah. If you guys don't have the wherewithal to shoot my shit down, who am I to sit there, I'm not that good because no one shot down my air support. Suck a dick. An air support is there to use. And if you're not gonna use it, then shit, shut your mouth. Some people can't even get to a 5-kill streak. Okay, so spare me your trollism because look at that, I get shot in the back. So that's my third flag capping. Yes. So I come around here, and I'm always trying to patrol this particular area because you can see a lot of things going on. You can see guys coming from B. You can see guys coming, from A when they come down those stairs, and then you could just own them. I mean, if someone has FMJ, Full Metal Jacket, you could run into some issues. And people, I'm not firing aimlessly into that spot. I saw a guy, but my reaction time was fucked up. Look at that. The G18s. These guns are beasts. What? Did that guy just run into my G18s and just got owned? Yes, he did. I was going to kill that guy. I don't know what happened. It should have been my kill. Speaking about, come on, man. You guys have seen most of my videos, hopefully, with my limited amount of subscribers, how I operate. Like, I tend to get in the cover. I camp from time to time. I play aggressive from time to time. I try to stay as equal, as even as possible. So that's what I try to do. So if any of you sit there and say, well, look at that. I'm not losing C anymore. Not losing C anymore. Now here's where I think I kind of made a mistake. I should have went outside because they said we're losing C. But I pick up the Rangers, pop him, reload. How the hell did I kill both of these guys? But of course I get knifed by someone using commando. Look, I never complained about this game because look, I think Infinity Ward's whole MO was to equalize, have some parity in terms of gameplay. The good players should have to contend with the mediocre players. And if you're a good player and you hide your game style in terms of you say, well, you justify it by saying, I have defensive playing. That's bullshit. I've seen people play defensively. And I think it's fine, but sometimes you just need to run and gun. Look, don't quote me in this because sometimes I really get camp heavy. And it depends on the gun. If I'm sniping with the Walter, damn straight I'm going to be camping. And if any of you think, well, what's your camping noob? Motherfucker, send me a friend's request and we can play. I mean, one-on-one is, match is over. I think I go 63-10, just owning these teams. I don't know. It was a close match, but this is kicking, though, waving the fofo. Tell me Despotic don't hit me no more. One and only Despotic. Deuces, bitches.